Hi, I'm Ollie from Pushing Veronica. I play guitar and I sing. This song is called Reason to Cry. Here's what I play in the verses. And I essentially repeat myself the whole first verse. You're going to play an E minor 7 on the 12th fret. Then you're going to play this D minor shaped triad starting on the 10th fret of the high E. Sounds like this. Then you're going to do a B7 right there. It starts on the 7th fret. You're going to do the same bar that you did on the 12th fret, but you're going to add your second finger to the 8th fret, G string. Sounds like that. You're going to move everything up 1 fret. That's C7. Move everything up to the 11th fret. That's going to be E flat 7, and then you're going to add the flat 9 in there, which is your third finger on the 12th fret of the high E, like this. Now we're going to go into the chorus. What we do is we're going to do an A minor triad on the 5th fret. It's going to be a bar on the top 3 strings on the 5th fret. Then you're going to do G triad, which is starts on the 3rd fret of the high E. And you're essentially going to do the same thing that you did for the A minor, but you're going to move your second finger on the G string up a fret, sound like this. Then you're going to move everything up to the 7th fret, same shape, that's a B. Then you're going to move everything up 1 fret to C right there. And then you're going to move everything up 2 to D, and then back down to B. Same shapes. And then now we're on this B, 2, 4, 2 on the highest strings. You're going to move everything up 1 fret to get to that C7 sound, back down, and you're going to go all the way up, bar E minor on the 12th fret. You're going to arpeggiate that first chord you play, that E minor 7, so like that. Then you're going to move up to the 16th and 15th frets, and you're going to play this shape. Now we're going to go down to the 7th and 8th frets, and we're going to play still on the D and G and B string. It's going to sound like this. So you're arpeggiating that B7. And then you're going to play on the 11th fret. It's going to be the B string. You're going to hit that. That note is B flat, which is the major 7th of B. The reason it sounds so weird is because it's a tritone away from E. We're going to go to the C7. We're going to arpeggiate it on the same, essentially the same thing we've been doing. So next part is a riff that reoccurs throughout the song. It sounds like this. Here is my guitar tone for this part. So I don't know how easy that would be to reproduce. I'm literally just striking the chords as you would. But the two different sounds I have, I'll show you them individually. One of them sounds like this. It's a delay repeating what I play. So that's one. That's happening every time I strum. And then the next one sounds like this. This alien magic. And then I'm going to turn it off so we can get that heavy part into the chorus. It sounds like this. And then we're going to go back to the chorus. I play it the exact same way. This is my part. Here's how you play it. That's going to be on the 9th and 8th frets on the G and B strings. And then you're going to go, so 9, 8, 9, 7, 8, 7. Then you're on the G string, you're going to go 4, 2, 4. Then you're going to move up a fret, and you're going to do 5 and 5 on the G and B string. So you're going to move everything up 2 frets to the 7th, and you're going to go 9 and 8. So together, the chords that you're making with these are going to be, so if you wanted to play it and you didn't have a guitar, it would sound like this. All right, now here's the second half. 9, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9. And 10 was on the B string. And then on the G string, you're going to go 11 to 8 on the B string. It's going to sound like this. On the guitar, if I play this note on the 8th fret of the B string, the same exact note is going to be on the G string 5 frets away. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's right there. 1 fret away from the octave on the 11th fret, right there. So I'm going to arpeggiate between the 8, which is the octave, the same as the 1, and the major 7. And we're going to go 12th fret G string. Then we're going to go to the 15th fret B string. Then to the 14th fret E string. And then to this E minor shape, it's going to be on the 17th and 15th frets of the B and E strings, respectively. So. That's the section. You're going to go from this E minor 7 chord, and you're going to go on the D string, 12, 14, 12 on the G string, and then you're going to go back to this 14 on the G string. And when you go down to this, or should I say up, to the 12th fret of the G string, you can hit the triad if you want. So. The riff that I mentioned earlier comes back, where you're going to walk up 12, 13, 14 on the D string. Then you're going to play 14th fret G, and then do it again. Add that 15th fret G string, which is the same tritone that sounds really strange earlier that I mentioned. And you're going to let it ring out. And then I just make noise. And then we're going to let the noise settle for a little while. And then we're going to come in with, Julian's going to play this part. And then here's mine. The noise come in before the last chorus. So it's going to be an A minor 7, which is up here on the 12th, 13th, and 14th frets. You're going to play 12 on the A string, 14 on the D string, 12 on the G string, 13 on the B string, bar the whole 12th fret starting from the A all the way to the high notes. So 3, 4. And then you're going to do this B7 shape, which is 14 on the A string, 13 on the D string, and then 14 on the G. And then I just like to play the whole guitar, so I like to get the B in there. And then I'm going to move everything up to just 1 fret up, but I'm going to keep this B in there. C7 to B7 again, and then back down to the root, which is E minor 7. So we're going to let it pan out with the noise, and then we're going to go back to the chorus. Same thing. And then we're going to get to that feedback. You're going to do the same trick where you do 2 notes that should be an octave, and then you move the one on the G string down 1. And you're going to do it from that tritone that I love so much. Your first finger is on the 11th fret of the B, and your third finger is on the 14th fret of the G, and you're going to bend it like halfway up to this octave note that you want. This is the riff I play at the very end. So the way this goes is 12 to 14 on the G string. Then we're going to go to 12 on the B string. Then we're going to go 15, 14, 12, all on the high E, and then we're going to do 12 on the B. So and then we're going to move from the 12 to the 13 on the B string. And then we're going to add the high E on 12. Just like that. That's a third. Then we're going to do a third again. Up. You're going to be on the 15th and the 14th frets. Like that. And then you're going to go from B on the 12th fret and play G on the high E. Like that. It sounds really beautiful, but in contrast with the other chords, it does not fit that well, which gives it that strange, unsettling feeling. And then back. And then we're going to arpeggiate this third on the 13th and 12th frets like this. And then we're going to do the same shape that we did in the bridge section leading up to the heavy part. It's going to be 11 on the G and 8 on the B. Arpeggiate that, and then strum that E minor at the end. And that's the very last thing we hit.